Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. We're learning more about the Sarasota man accused in the shooting death of an 18-year-old Bradenton girl.
21-year-old Devin Freeman was arrested in Sarasota last night for the murder of Mariah Good. Deputies say Freeman is bound to a wheelchair. Manatee County Sheriff's Office says Freeman fired multiple shots at a vehicle in Bradenton on Sunday afternoon. Good was in the passenger seat of that vehicle and was hit by a bullet. Deputies do not think Freeman was trying to shoot Good, but was aiming for another person in the vehicle.
To our knowledge, the suspect did not know the victim. We don't even know if he was aware that she was in the vehicle, but he started firing rounds at the vehicle. She was in the passenger seat and she was hit.
Good was taken to Manatee Memorial Hospital where she later died. Freeman is now charged with second-degree murder. Sarasota County Sheriff's deputies arresting two people as part of an undercover drug investigation. Melissa Finnerty and Daniel O'Neill were arrested for selling fentanyl from a Days Inn hotel room. The Sheriff's Office reports detectives were watching them for several weeks after they were suspected of selling the drugs out of that hotel room where they were living. During their investigation, detectives were able to purchase more than 3 grams of fentanyl from the two. They also recovered other opioids and marijuana.
The Sarasota Police Department is getting creative in their efforts to tackle sex trafficking. The Street Crimes Unit is now turning to web ads. But as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates tells us, that's not the only thing they're doing differently, and she joins us now live from Sarasota to explain. Bobeth.
Go. Prior to the initiative, if a person was suspected of prostitution, they would more than likely go to jail. But now SPD officials say they're taking a more humanistic approach, and they're no longer arresting their way out of the problem. One ad at a time, Sarasota police officers scroll through Backpage, a classified advertising website that offers listings for automotive, jobs, real estate, and its infamous adult services.
Your ad said 100. Is that still the rate? How soon could you meet in Sarasota?
But unlike most SPD operations, this one isn't to make any arrests.
My name is Lewis, and I'm actually a police officer with the Sarasota Police Department. Now, you're not in any trouble, okay? Please don't hang up on me.
SPD's Street Crimes Unit making cold calls to girls they believe may be involved in prostitution or may have been forced into sex trafficking. And instead of taking them to jail, SPD is trying to get them help.
We're trying to put them at ease, to let them know that they're not in trouble, and we do want to talk to them and offer those outreach services in lieu of arresting them.
According to the U.S. Department of State, an estimated 2 to 4 million people, mostly women and children, are trafficked annually. And about 20,000 of them are trafficked in the U.S., with Florida receiving a high percentage of those victims. In addition, the number of locals who are being trafficked is also on the rise.
They're all going to have different stories. I think once you're actually dealing with them and talking to them and kind of trying to get on their level and understand some of the things that they've been through, it kind of puts it into perspective, and we really are trying to help them.
As part of that outreach, SPD is teaming up with a local nonprofit.
I have somebody with Sailor Freedom here that she's a counselor. She has helped a lot of girls.
Sailor Freedom works to eliminate sex trafficking. So today, my role with them is just to let women know who we are and be a first point of contact for them so that if they're ready to exit the life, that we're here to give them different opportunities.
Now, this is the third time SPD has done this operation, and they say already they have success stories. Reporting live, Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Bobeth. It's great to see everybody working together on that.
We're really fortunate, too, to have an organization like Sailor Freedom here on the Suncoast, too. All right, let's get a check on our weather now. Josh Stone in for Bob tonight. Hi, Josh.
All right, Scott. Thanks so much, Scott and Haley. We're looking at clear skies, and that's going to be the case all evening long. Our radar is very quiet, both to the north and to the south, thanks to a cold front that came by this afternoon. That's to our south now, and our current temperature right now will be 73 degrees. But temperatures are on the cool down with this northerly wind. Right now it's sustained at 7 miles per hour, but we're going to have the wind sustain about 7, 8, maybe 10 miles per hour this evening. But the wind is coming down from the north and the northeast, and that's going to usher in that cooler, drier air aloft. As you can see, our wind speeds fairly mild for the most part, but 5, maybe up to 10 miles per hour. Drier aloft coming in as high pressure is settling in behind this front, and that's going to bring us very nice conditions for our weekend. What am I talking about? We'll let you know in a few minutes. Guys?
Thank you, Josh. Plans for a new high school in Parrish are taking shape thanks to voters approving an extension to the Manatee County School Board's half-cent sales tax this week. The school district hopes to open the high school at the corner of Martha and Erie Roads by the fall of 2019. Core buildings like the cafeteria and library will be built for a future capacity of 2,500 students, though the school will initially hold 2,100. The district is currently interviewing engineers and construction managers, hoping to break ground by July.
It's really exciting. It is what we do, and our district has kind of been in a hold pattern with building and renovating schools. Our projects have been few and far between, and we're actively starting to see our building campaign come back to life, and that's very exciting.
The estimated total budget for the project is $80 million.
Families and local business owners impacted by Hurricane Hermine can now receive compensation for damages caused by the storm. The Florida Division of Emergency Management, FEMA, and the U.S. Small Business Administration are meeting now with those impacted by the storm this week. Help is available for those in Manatee County who need to apply for disaster assistance, get updates on a current application, or may have any questions about assistance.
So far, we've seen a little over 80 registrations out of Manatee County. We certainly would like to see everyone who may have been damaged to get registered for FEMA assistance, because it's only got till November 28th to do that.
Those impacted by the storm can get help and information at G.T. Bray Park in Bradenton through Saturday, the hours 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Still to come in your Suncoast News, traffic is already a major problem here on the Suncoast, and it's even worse near local beaches.
In a special segment, we'll look ahead 20 years to see if the problem is expected to improve.
It's the Crystal Classic International Sand Sculpting Festival on Siesta Beach, November 11th through 15th, with 24 of the world's best sand sculptors. Bring the family for new hands-on kids activities, live music, food, sand sculpting lessons, and more. See SiestaKeyCrystalClassic.com for details.
Download ABC7's free all-new news app at your app store today.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
Being the caregiver for someone you love is truly a blessing. But sometimes you can lose a part of yourself. To be your best, for them and for you, it's important to have time to be able to recharge your batteries. When you call Tidewell Hospice, they can give you a chance to do just that. And with the peace of mind of knowing your loved one is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Design, you can design every room to match your own unique style. And every piece is quality handcrafted right here in America. Come in today and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Come see the Crystal Classic International Sand Sculpting Festival, November 11th through 15th on Siesta Beach. Check out the Crystal Classic Party Tent, produced by Siesta Key Chamber of Commerce and Moat Marine. Details including remote parking via SCAT. Visit SiestaKeyCrystalClassic.com.
Throughout the month, ABC7 is looking into what the Suncoast may look like in 20 years.
Tonight, we examine what a drive to our island beaches could be like by 2037. And as ABC7's Adam Cellini is here to explain, it may not require driving at all. Adam?
Yeah, that's right, guys. We all know that right now there are certain times a year when traffic on the islands can tarnish a relaxing trip to the beach. And in the future, officials hope beachgoers will be able to just leave their cars behind.
Those who live out on the barrier islands will tell you there's a price for paradise.
The biggest problem that we have is our beautiful beaches.
Those beautiful beaches driving valuable tourism, but in turn, more tourists are driving to those beaches.
We know that if we don't do anything, it will be a lot worse in the future than it is today.
The islands of Longboat and Anna Maria don't expect year-round population to increase in the future due to density restrictions already in place. But Sarasota and Bradenton have no restrictions. Thousands of new living units are already on the books. Their future inhabitants likely to add to already congested bridge traffic.
There's going to be more and more people wanting to come to the barrier islands. And if we can't figure out a way to make those routes work better, you know, it's not going to be a very pleasant place to be.
That's why new routes are already being studied and designed. By 2037, both bridges to Anna Maria will be replaced, and the North Bridge will likely be raised to a fixed structure, meaning no more drawbridge delays. Each could also feature a third reversible lane for mass transit.
Although there are no plans for there to be a reversible lane, the bridge is wide enough that in the future it could accommodate that.
Though cars getting to the island's narrow roadways quicker is hardly a solution, Longboat Town Manager Dave Bullock hopes in the future self-driving technology can be.
If the cars made the decisions and talked to each other and fit on the road without worrying about running into the guy in front of them or cutting over here or there, then we eliminate the human problem and maybe we increase the capacity of the roads significantly.
But since that may be more wishful thinking, Bullock and other island leaders are working to get people out of their cars with plans for a continuous bike lane and sidewalk from Longboat through Anna Maria.
The AMI Sun Trail uses the existing right-of-ways to make it feasible and to do the best we can with the two-lane road highway that we have.
Another travel option experts hope will be widely popular in 20 years will involve people trading their car keys for a life jacket so we can start utilizing the waterways that already connect most of these island cities.
Sherman Baldwin is one of the men leading the push for water taxis.
Whether it's 5 months, 5 years, 5 decades, a substantial amount of people are going to get around this area, Southwest Florida, via water transportation. It's inevitable.
An Urban Land Institute study found that 40% of the island's workforce commute from the mainland. That's who Baldwin's Aqua Shuttle concept will target first. 3 boats, over 100 passengers each, running 24/7 routes from Bradenton to St. Armands with stops everywhere in between. Bradenton Beach's day dock will soon be ready to accommodate ferry passengers.
Other cities around here are not yet equipped. Bradenton Beach is ahead of the game, and I commend them for thinking forward that way.
And forward thinking must trickle down to the locals as well, because if the cars and roads don't change, human nature must.
We can't keep doing things the way we've been doing them, where everybody's driving around in their own one person per car and not expect there to be major congestion in the future. We're going to have to change the way we think about getting around.
And we could see water taxis as early as the next 2 years. That's the goal Captain Baldwin has set to launch a pilot program off of the Bradenton Beach Pier. Scott and Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Adam. And if our weather stays this nice, we'll only have more people wanting to go to the beach.
I love the idea.
Yeah.
The view from a water taxi?
Oh, that would be
beats driving.
so nice.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll be right back with that forecast.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury. Winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Oh boy, look at that sunset. Gorgeous, huh? We had a beautiful day. We're ending with a very nice sunset tonight. Clear skies aloft. We're going to have a very nice evening with be able to pick out all the constellations out there with the clear skies thanks to high pressure settling in and dry air aloft. Let's check out what's going on our map here. We have a northeasterly wind as this area of high pressure is settling in behind the cold front that came by earlier today. That's moved to our south, and nothing to show you here on the radar. It is all quiet on top of the state of Florida right now. It's 73 degrees outside, a very lovely Thursday evening, and the wind will be out of the north at 7 miles per hour, and that's going to be the story over the next few days with that northeasterly wind as this area of high pressure settles in. Now, our high today topped out at 84 degrees. That's 4 degrees above the average high of 80 at this time of the year. So very nice conditions. The humidity was low, dew point was low, so it felt great. No rain to speak about at all for today. So the forecast story goes like this: clear and cool conditions for tonight. We're talking about lows dropping down into the low 60s, and depending on where you are, the further inland you get, it will be into the mid to upper 50s. So a little bit cooler there, but Mother Nature's natural air conditioning. Weekend sunshine is going to be great if you like the sun. And then as far as the rain coming back in, looks like by early to mid next week, there's going to be a wave of energy coming our way to stir up a few showers and bring us some rain along the Sun Coast. Right now, it's 73 in Sarasota, as we showed you, 76 in Venice right now, 70 in Arcadia, 73 in Sebring, so mid to lower 70s, beautiful conditions. And as we go through this evening, clear skies and temperatures will start to be on the decline as we get into the latter part of the evening hours. And we're talking about, like I said, temperatures falling down to lower 60s and the mid to upper 50s inland, but we climb into the upper 70s, low 80s as we get into our Veterans Day of tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day with mostly sunny skies, so looking very nice. And look at this tan color here. This is the dry air aloft coming down from the north, area of high pressure settling in behind it and driving down that dry air. And that's the culprit here. That's what's bringing us the clear skies, and that's going to be the way throughout the entire weekend. So looks like very nice conditions and just very pleasant. As far as taking the boat out, easterly wind becoming west in the afternoon at 5 to 10 knots. Seas at 2 feet just offshore, and the light chop in the inland waterways. 79 at the beach with the UV index at 7. As far as your tides go, the high tide tonight at 9:13 p.m. and the low tide early in the morning hours of tomorrow at 4:21 a.m. Tonight, we drop to a low of 60 degrees. Once again, the northeasterly wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. For Veterans Day tomorrow, high of 81. Some areas along the coast in the upper 70s, so looking very, very pleasant. And the weekend forecast, sunshine, but there's that wave of energy coming in by late Monday into Tuesday, bringing us a 30% chance of showers. I think most of those showers will probably be south of Sarasota, maybe in Charlotte County. Guys.
All right, Josh, thank you. Still to come in your Suncoast News, a lot of fun events coming up this weekend.
Coming up on Suncoast Scene, ABC 7's Linda Carson will give us a preview.
Americans have spoken. Donald Trump, his improbable path to victory. How did he pull it off? After a divided campaign, how does this nation unite? This is where America turns. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today at our new kitchen and bath cabinetry locations.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
The official salon of ABC 7.
Types of timber, cuts of meat, cooking times, temperatures, rubs, seasonings, sauces. You name it, they know it. That's what makes them who they are, Sonny's Pitmasters. And proud of it. Come get some baby back ribs at Sonny's Barbecue. On their own or paired with favorites like jalapeno cheddar hot links or pulled or sliced pork plus 2 sides and bread. Sonny's Barbecue. Local Pitmasters since '68.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
If you're looking for some fun this weekend, there are a lot of places to find it here on the Suncoast.
ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us with Suncoast Scene. Linda.
Well, we just heard it looks like a great weekend for outdoor activities, and there are plenty of activities to choose from. The Medieval Fair continues at the Sarasota County Fairgrounds on Saturday and Sunday, and there's much more. The Sarasota Chalk Festival is bigger and better than ever this year. Many of the best chalk artists in the world are here.
We have more artists coming from over 40 countries from around the world.
We have a larger group of local artists that are going to be mixed in with them. And we're going to be displaying by about 3 times the largest installation of 3D pavement art in the history of the art form.
The entire festival is at the Venice Airport this year, November 11th through the 14th. And the Philadelphia State Park celebrates its 100th anniversary this weekend. Elizabeth Ziegfeld will display photographs made from the old film she found hidden away in her grandmother's house.
You will see about 47 images taken in the 20s, 30s, and 40s of the Ringling Circus, but primarily in the back lots.
And there's more. So join the 100th anniversary celebration at Philadelphia State Park. It is Saturday morning starting at 10 a.m.
We'll be having a dedication of some archaeology panels on the Indian Midden out west of the mansion. We'll then go into the Sailor Circus. We'll be performing east of the Rose Garden at 12:30 and 1:15, and then at 2 o'clock we have a free concert for everyone.
And the festivities continue Sunday, noon to 4. Saturday, the Rotary Club of Lakewood Ranch presents the 15th annual Food and Wine Fest at the Lakewood Ranch Polo Club.
You'll see 40 restaurants serving hors d'oeuvres. You'll see wine distributors serving over 180 different wines. You'll hear the Kettle of Fish Band, silent auction, cooking demonstrations with Aprons Cooking School.
And the Crystal Sands Siesta Key International Sand Sculpting Festival starts Friday.
The Siesta Key Crystal Classic is a masterclass sand sculpting competition. It's an international sand festival. We bring the best sculptors from all over the world to come here and sculpt for 4 days, creating sculptures 8 to 10 feet high.
And the Crystal Classic Siesta Key Sand Sculpting Festival is Friday through Tuesday. You've got to get out and see that. It's unbelievable.
It is. Just from the video, you can see how impressive those works are. What they can do with sand just blows
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And the chalk, too. What you
Yes.
can do with chalk and sand. Wow.
Right.
And great weather for all of it, right?
Perfect, yeah. High pressure and control, drier aloft, and clear skies for the rest of the next several days.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
We'll see you tonight at 11. Have a wonderful evening.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
Enjoy fine wine, craft beer, and delicious foods, all while supporting a great cause at the 15th Annual Suncoast Food and Wine Festival, Saturday, November 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. Taste hundreds of wines from around the world and sample cuisine from the area's finest restaurants. Watch live cooking demonstrations from local chefs and take part in a silent auction to bid on creative prize packages that will delight any foodie or wine connoisseur. The event will feature live music by Kettle of Fish. There's free parking, and all proceeds benefit a variety of local charities and Rotary Club projects. Don't miss this year's Suncoast Food and Wine Festival. Saturday, November 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.